Hey, how y'all doing out there in video land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Well, today we got an unboxing. People. I already opened this one up. I just had to see what it looked like. It just came in today though. And that's what I did my unpackaging with. Yes, this is the one that you guys saw me get yesterday. I've already put skiff bearings in it and the skiff and Lynch Northwest pocket clip. It's got the 1/4-inch pivot bearings with that are 1 millimeter thick, skiff bearings, ceramic ball bearings. Oh, there's Juno. There's Juno. What's my girl doing? She come to join us? Come to join us? We're gonna have a fun one, huh? We're gonna have a fun one. Yes, we are. We're gonna have a fun one. All right. Here we go. What you doing? You gonna come up here? You wanna come up here? You just wanna sit right there? Okay, sweetie. That's my girl. That's my girl. Okay. Oh, where's this one coming from? Fly Titanium. Fly Titanium, people. Yes, it is. What we got, Juno? What we got, sweetie? Ooh, I guess you guys that know me can guess what this is. Oh yeah, I had to do it, people. Fly Titanium. You know me, I had to do it. I just couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I just had to do it. And what did I have to do for those who still don't know? Well, oh yeah. Purple rain time. It's time for purple rain. These are G10. These are made in the United States, in Utah. With American G10, Fly Titanium. If you get the Fly Titanium G10 scales for the 80/20.5s, they're made in the United States, people. And you can get any ones that you want. These have been custom set up for big pivot. All right, let's see how nicely everything fits together. This is the one I put together, and I have taken these apart now. And I know what the scales look like. There's a lot of discussion about scales today. Little advertisement for Fly Titanium. Flytanium, not Fly Titanium, but Tanium. Flytanium. All right, people. Oh yeah, and here's the one that we're gonna modify. This is the one that's gonna become Purple Rain. And what do we need? We need a T6 and a T10. Oh, we got another pocket clip. We got a Lynch Northwest pocket clip for it too. Gonna need some lube. Let's get busy on this one. I can't wait, people. I want to make my newest Purple Rain. All right, let's go ahead and take everything all the way apart. T6s for body screws and your pocket clip. I'm gonna leave these pocket clip screws on this pocket clip because we're not going to use them. We're going to use the longer ones that come with the Fly Titanium kit. Because the G10 scales are thicker than these Ultem scales. So the original pocket clip screws won't be long enough. This one's already have skiff bearings in it, or I put skiff bearings in it yesterday. I didn't realize I was going to get this so fast. I was planning on doing it this weekend. But you know me, people, I want to carry it. Okay, all these little pins are coming out. Let's get them all lined up right so we can put them back together in the right order. Just skip bearings. One thing I want to say about these people, these are really thin. And a lot of people are talking about that the reason why that they have these on sale for such a low price is because I guess they had a lot of complaints about people cracking these scales. And originally this knife, the black one especially, the DLC one was selling for $299 with Ultem scales. And the other one I think was $280 something with Ultem scales, and then like the G10 was $265. The G10 ones are still $265. But the Ultem scales ones, they're unloading these, I guess, because of the scale issue. And what I understand, I don't know, I haven't verified it or anything, but I was told today by one of you guys on the internet that that what Cold Steel is doing, if you got one of these and you crack the scales, they will replace the scales with black G10 ones for free. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and trick out both of these. This one I'm going to turn into an aluminum original goat knife. It's going to be all polished. But for right now, original goat's going to take probably about 3 or 4 months to make those scales. So for right now, this is how it's going to be all summer probably. It's going to be set up just like this. I'm just going to leave it like this. I like the way the Ultem scales look, people. I like the way that, that makes this knife only weighs 3.3 ounces, and which is actually even lighter than the Grivery scale model. So this is a very nice knife. It's just that everybody says that these Ultem scales, they if you tighten down the screws too tight, they crack. So I would, when I took this one apart and put it back together, because I realized how thin these were, I was real delicate about putting the screws in. I put them just like very much just like finger tight. And so, I didn't put them down, and then I went down and just cinched them, just slightly cinched them. But I really like this knife. And the blade center's out now. The blade center's out. Remember before it was favoring one side, the clip side I think it was. Now I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna see how the Ultem scales hold up. Even though these are really thin, because this knife doesn't depend on the scales for its strength. It depends on these liners. These liners are where it's actually getting its strength from. The scales are just like a skin or a cover. They're not really like there for support of the knife. Oh yeah, with these, the trick to do with these is that you gotta do one side at a time. Okay. So we've seen the bearings. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one partially together. Now let's just take it all the way apart. I'm gonna take it all the way apart. Let's see if I can take it apart. Yep, I will be able to. And this one I'm gonna polish. I'll probably polish it this summer before I get the other kit. Whenever they tell me that the kit's on its way, that'll be when I polish it. So when the kit gets here, I could just put it together. But even for the price, because normally this is a $300 knife, people. You're getting it for $100. And I got this one for $129. Both of these were $129 a piece. But now they raised the price to $139. And it's still, to me, a great deal at that price. It's only $10 more than what I paid for it. Don't want to lose all these little screws. So I think it's still a great deal. Let's see how. So I think because they were having some issues, I think they decided to unload these. And that's the reason why they're so inexpensive. To me, that's still a great deal, though, people. You need to take advantage of that. Because you're getting a knife for a lower price than what they're selling the original, D2 and Oz 10 versions with Grivery handle scales. Those scales you're going to want to replace anyway, right? This one you're getting for a lower price than those. You just go ahead and replace these scales and you have a nicer knife because you got 20 CV. The big pivot, so it's a lot nicer knife, if you ask me. So I think it's still a good deal. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one together. Let me see what scales I want. Yes, this one. Yeah, that was for that one. Okay. This side. Okay, this side's the pivot side. I can get my one from PA right. It's got a D-shaped pivot. The flat goes to the front. Trying to find a flat. There it is. There you go. Fits in there nice too. All right. Go ahead and lube this bearing. Pick up the polish instead of the grease. Put a drop of oil. Get it right, wipe my fingers off. This one got grooves on both sides. Oh no, right there. Uh-oh. God dog it. All right. I like to put some grease on my spring. Not a whole lot. You don't have to totally lube it. But I like to cover it because I think the grease helps lube the spring and helps make them last longer. That's why I do that. I like to put a little drop of oil on them. For the other bearing, the other skip bearing, lube it up with some grease, lithium-based gun grease. That's what I use, Militech one. Okay. Put the barrel spacers on this side. I guess I gotta do it this way. Okay. Probably should put the barrel spacers in first, people. Wasn't thinking. See if I could do this without losing everything. Just have to get them started. Okay. Definitely want to do this before you do all the other steps you saw me do. One more. Hope everybody's doing good out there in the video wonderland. Yeah, I still think these are a good deal though. Actually, the Ultem scales look really good on the black one, I think. I think that's the one the one I'm doing right now turning into the new Purple Rain. That'd be the one I think they look the best on. But I like this one. I took this one to work today. As y'all know, y'all saw me make a little short of it at work. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. But then I knew I would anyway. That's nothing new. It's not like it's something I never experienced before. I know I love the 80-20.5. It was my first Demko Shark Block love. The first ones I had was the 80-20.5. Oh yeah, that looks nice. It looks really nice, people. Got the long screws in this one. That's what this one's for. A little bit of grease on my fingers. It's kind of hard to get this open. Don't want to rip it open because I need to reuse this little bag because it's got the other set of screws in it for if I want to use it on a knife that's not blacked out. Because these scales are thicker. Is it gonna let me open it out? There we go. All right. Okay, we got everything started. We got one more screw. All right, let's put these in here. There we go. It's finger tight. All right. Well, I love the way this looks. Okay, let's do the pivot screw. All the way down. No side to side, no up and down. I'm gonna back it off about just a touch, like a quarter of a turn. Boom, right there. No, still too tight. Right. That's too loose. Okay. Let me get another driver, people. This one's a little bit stripped. I see, I probably could use a T9. Okay. That's better. All the way down is right there. No blade movement. Perfectly centered. Oh, yeah. Woo. Just a touch, a little bit tighter. Yeah, right there. Ooh, look at that, people. Remember, it was favoring the clip side before. Now it's perfectly centered. Oh, I love it. I love it. There it is there, the new Purple Rain. I'll probably go back, people, later and polish this all out. Y'all know like how I like the things polished. I don't know, I sort of like it like this too, though. These look good just the way they are. You don't have to polish them if you don't want to. I might leave them like this, people. I'll leave them like this for a while, and if I want to polish it later, I can. There they are. That's the way they'll be for a while. This one's going to get turned into an aluminum original goat. I've ordered the parts. But as y'all know, the goats, you know, they take their time because the goats got to sleep and eat. You know, so I don't expect to get this one done maybe until the fall. But until then, this one's going to be like this. This knife I took to work today. Here's the new Purple Rain, people. That's the new Purple Rain. These are the Flytanium, American made, American G10 scales. They were like $54 or something like that. And this is Lynch Northwest pocket clip. I've had it for a long time. I can't remember what I paid for it. I think it was like $20 or something like that. And it's got the skiffs in it, and I've had the skiff bearings for a long time. And I think I paid like $13 for those, for a set, for each set. I think I got those skip bearings when I was putting skip bearings in my other one. I always like to get extra sets of skiffs. And so that's probably what I did. That's the reason why I had them. I absolutely love it. So all together now, this is $129 plus $54. So that's $193. Now let's say this costs $22. So it'd be like $215. Now $215 it costs to make this, including the cost of the knife itself. And to buy one of these brand new, it was $299, people. And I like these scales better than the Ultem scales. If you get a new one with G10 scales, they're the thin G10 scales too. These are thick G10 scales, so it adds more girth to the knife. So it gives you better grip. I like that better. Let's see how much it weighs with these. Before it weighed 3.3 ounces. Let's see what it weighs with the new scales. Absolutely love it, people. Titanium. Oh yeah. I love the color of the purple that the Flightanium scales are too. I like dark purple. I call, I've always called it royal purple. Royal purple, like a real dark purple. That was Prince's color. I don't know if you all know that. Prince's favorite color was royal purple. And I was a Prince fan back in the day. Yes, I was, back in my younger days. I used to like to go dancing at the discos and stuff like that. Yes, I did. I was a disco Danny. All right. Absolutely love it. Look at that. Love it, people. I say go get one of the $139 ones. If you don't like the Ultem scales, there you go. This is what you do. This is what you do. You don't even have to get the pocket clip or the bearings if you don't want to. Just get the scales. It only costs you $54 more than your original cost, which would be now $193 total cost, because I'm going with the $139 plus $54 for the scales. And you don't have to get these scales. There's other companies make scales too. I just like the Flightanium scales. I like the Flightanium scales. And I'm sure many of you know that I've tried just about all the different scale companies with the 80-20.5s, Rips Garage Tech. These are sort of like the Rips Garage Tech where they have the front scales hidden because they're using thicker material for the scales. Rips Garage Tech uses a thicker scale material too. I like theirs too. But the patterns and the textures aren't as nice as Flightaniums. Flightaniums I like textured scales. And the ones at Rips aren't textured. They're micarta. These are G10. I like G10 better than micarta. I love micarta, people. I love micarta, but I gotta admit, I like G10 a little bit better because I just think G10, it just feels tougher and stronger. And I think it adds strength to the knife. When you put these G10 scales on this knife, it's gonna add strength to the knife. Just like if you used aluminum scales or titanium scales, those to me would add strength too. So, this is a really good setup, and I like the way it feels in my hand. Let's see how much it weighs. Okay, the original one. The only thing modified on this one, it's got skiff bearings in it and a Flightanium pocket clip. Last time we weighed it, it was totally stock. Let's see what it weighs now. Still 3.3 ounces. Still 3.3 ounces with the new titanium pocket clip. This one has a titanium pocket clip too, but it's just, they call this finished blacksmith. 3.8. Yeah, it's 0.5 ounces. That's what that's a third of an ounce. So it goes from 3.3 to 3.8. Was it 3.8? Yep, 3.8. That's 5, yeah. It still feels, because like a stock one weighs 3.6 with the Grivery scales. So this actually, I think it weighs about the same as it would, if it had been a stock one with G10 scales. It's pretty close, still under 4 ounces. When you put the aluminum scales on it, it goes like to 4.3 or something like that, if I remember right. And the titanium's like 4.8 or something. It's almost 5 ounces, I think, if I remember right. I may be wrong, people. I may be wrong. Absolutely love it, people. This is going to be going to work with me tomorrow. You'll see a short on this one tomorrow. I'll do a short on this one tomorrow at work. Absolutely love it. I love it when a plan comes together. These are awesome buys, people. I'm so happy I got these. I sort of feel like I want to get another one. And the reason why I sort of feel like I want to get another one, because I would like to keep one stock. You know what? I might go ahead and get another black one and leave the black one stock, because I like the way the black and the Ultem looks best together. And then just save this one for I'm gonna get the aluminum, because I want to totally polish this one. I want to do the scales, everything. Not the scales, but yeah, I will be doing the scales. The scales, the back spacers, the liners, because this one's gonna have a back spacer. I ordered a back spacer for it. I think I got the jimped back spacer. It might be the plain, but I think it's the jimped. And I got the shark's tooth pattern scales, the big pivot scales. This is gonna be a beautiful knife. And I'll polish everything on it. Except for the pocket clips. I don't like polished pocket clips. This one, I'm gonna leave this one the way it is. I'm not gonna polish anything on it. I'm gonna leave it like this. I like it like this. Oh, this is such a nice knife, people. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see what the girth difference is. Just out of curiosity. The handle girth, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Zeroed out. 9.9 millimeters thick. 9.9 millimeters thick. That's millimeters. There you go. See, that's a big difference. 12.29 or 12.3 millimeters. I like these handle scales the best. Of all the G10 handle scales, I think I like these better than even like the stock Demko ones, because I like the extra girth to them. And it just feels good in your hand. This is gonna be my favorite small pocket knife for a while. Both of these two, they'll be in my rotation drawer for many years probably. Because I don't think anybody's gonna come out with something that I'm gonna like better. And that's what it takes to get in my rotation drawer. Something has to come out that I like better. All right, people. But that's it for these. There they are. You saw me receive them yesterday, and today you see them modified. Peace out, Stiletto.